Jealousy, the state or feeling of being jealous. Well, that was useless. Jealous, adjective, feeling or showing an envious resentment of someone or their achievements, possessions, or perceived advantages. I don't know what half of that meant. I think I can tell you what jealousy really is, because that's just Google's definition, and it's alright, but it's not good. A wise man once told me, aka an elderly man on the internet, jealousy is the fear of losing love. And boy, can that not be more spot on. Jealousy is bad, and I'm gonna tell you why. But before I do, I just want to tell you, being envious is not bad. Why? Because wanting more than somebody else is normal. If somebody has more money than you, then it's normal that you want more money than them. And if somebody looks better than you, then it can be a good thing to just go to the gym and get ripped. However, enviness can become bad when you see someone drinking alcohol and you think, pussy, I can drink more than him. And then at the end of the night, I have to worry while I'm intoxicated whether or not I should call 112 or not. And I can tell you, people get stupid when they drink alcohol. For example,
so his body comes up, his head's going down, and we're thinking, fuck, bang!
And so he hits his head on the bottom of the pool, slowly floating up and passing out on the edge.
So we've given it like a lux, nothing. And you know how he does that, you know that thing? We take the speaker, get a towel. Good man.
What the fuck? No!
So, jealousy is bad, although I don't envy that much, nor am I really a jealous person, and I don't encounter much jealous people. So why am I talking about this? For that, we have to go back all the way to 2017, back when I was 13 and I was getting ready to go on stage. Not many of you know this, but when I was younger, I was a theater kid. I still like theater, I'm just not a kid anymore. I was the most awkward kid in there. There was really no question about it. The play I was playing in, well, it was called Playing Mother and Father. Yeah, I know. Very, very mature. In the play, there were two roles. The husband and the wife. There was only me and one other guy, and the rest was like girls. And we were like 15-ish people. That's right. It was me, another guy, for one role, and the rest was all women for one other role. All of those girls, and I still don't know how to talk to women.
Come on now, dawg.
That's impressive, or sad, or both. But it gets worse, alright?
Come on, man.
So I was that awkward kid. There was really no two ways about it. I was always hanging out with the other guy because, well, I can't really talk to women. That's just me being incapable of that. I was just making the most outrageous jokes. I remember one day there was just a bottle on set filled with a red liquid, and I just said blood. But I said something before blood.
Harriet!
I made that joke. Why? There was no reason for me to do it, but I did it anyway.
You weird, buddy. You're weird.
So, all of these girls, they were nice, they were friendly. I talked to them. No Rizz though. Whatsoever, no Rizz. If you don't know what Rizz is, then first of all, welcome to 2023. Second of all, Rizz is just short for charisma. It just is your ability to seduce someone. Yeah, and I have no such ability. There was just this one girl, this tall girl, and me and her were just friends. We were such good friends, you know. I was rizzing her up. Not really. I was probably just in the friend zone.
Yes.
But 13-year-old me didn't know any better. That's what I was used to, so that's what I went along with, and it was pretty cool, pretty nice. It felt good, friends. It got to the point where I was such good friends with this tall girl that I started to notice that another girl kind of got jealous. And I know what you're saying, Aiden, you're a fucking loser. Nobody is jealous of you. That's what I thought too. I thought, this is just a girl, she doesn't like me. She's just gonna try to stay away from me. And she did. I didn't talk to her. I never did anything to her. But I guess she just didn't like the fact that I was speaking and rizzing up with my immaculate, non-existent Rizz. This tall girl, which I think was her friend, every time I was talking to this tall girl, she would just push me away. And it really made no sense because I haven't done anything to her. I don't know her like that, and she has no reason to be mean to me. Instead of, getting to know me, she just pushed me away, and it hurt. It was like, come on now, dog. I finally got a friend, and you're gonna do this to me? It was already bad enough trying to make friends in a cast where there was only one other guy. I already made friends with the guy, and he's my homie, he's cool, but there's a whole nother cast that I have to socialize with, and I'm not good at making friends. I barely talk. I was very shy when I was 13 years old. Just a little old me. Look at me. Does that look like a confident guy? No, that is not a confident guy. So when I found this tall girl and she talked to me, I felt like jackpot. I'm about to have a girlfriend, and now there is this jealous this hating asshole, this jealous girl that just wants to push me away. She didn't want me to have nice things. She's greedy. And all of this reached its peak when all the performances were done. End party, the final party, the relief of we did a good job. We sold tickets, for fuck's sake, sold out, and even continued. Our play was continued because it was so successful. Yeah, your boy can act.
No cap.
As a matter of fact, I stopped after I was 13, but I just knew that I was so good at acting that I went back into acting classes now that I'm 18, because it would just be a crime to the world to not see me act. Hell, I'm making videos right now. You're welcome. This is top tier content. You do not get this anywhere else. On to the story though, because I am digressing. Fun fact, if I'm hyped as a person, I do not need alcohol. I've never tried drugs, I promise, but I don't think I would need those either, because when I get hyped, I am talkative, loud, whatever. I have the worst ideas ever, and I just have fun. She didn't like that. And when I say she, you know exactly who I mean. It is mean girl, jealous girl, whatever you want to call her. She came up to me, and I remember this like it is yesterday. She comes up to me and she says, "You think you're so cool, huh? You just think you're the shit. You think you're cool." And I said, with my 13-year-old shy but hyped out of my goddamn, I yelled out, "I don't think I'm cool. As a matter of fact, I'ma yell it out right now." And then what did I do? I put my arms in the air and I said, "I'm not cool. And look, everybody, I'm not cool. I'm telling everybody right now, I'm not cool." That's embarrassing. What I should have probably said, and I've thought about this many times, is I probably should have said, "You know what, I'm the coolest motherfucker in here." Or just said nothing at all. The less bothered you are, the more bothered they are going to be. Anyway, my homeboy was getting a migraine, probably because of all the bullshit that was going on. Loud music, me yelling, jealous girl, whatever. So he walked off. I followed him because that's my homie. And we chilled somewhere else. And yeah, that's the end of that. Or at least I thought. That night at the party, me, my homeboy, and tall girl made plans to go to the movie after the party, after the performances, as kind of a, last thing that we were ever going to do together. Because let's be real, as actors, you always say like,
we're going to keep in contact after this, and
yeah, you never do. You never do. Because life smacks you in the face. You have all your responsibilities, your appointments and stuff. You might try to plan something, but guess what? You're never going to. So me, homeboy, and tall girl made plans to go to the movies. It was like Fast and Furious 8. A movie that we could all like. Don't ask. I told my parents after, they picked me up from the party because, I'm 13. I don't exactly know how to drive a car. So my parents picked me up. And before, I left, I talked to my homeboy, said my goodbyes, for the night. And I talked to tall girl. And something rare happened. As she said goodbye, she opened up her arms like this. So I gave her a hug and I went to my parents. And my parents knew. They probably knew that I had a thing for this girl. I mean, it wasn't hard. I was 13 years old. Every time you talk about girls, I just start doing the 13-year-old. How do they do it? What? No. I don't have feelings for her. No, I don't. Mom, what are you talking about? We're just friends. Some bullshit like that. They knew. My dad knew. My brother knew. Everybody knew, except for the cast, of course, because I'm an actor. I keep it low-key. I can't be fake with my family, though. Fast forward to the day of the movies. My homeboy has cancelled. I think he knew that I might like this girl. Or maybe he just really didn't like Fast and Furious 8. I mean, I get it. Hearing Vin Diesel talk about family for the 17 millionth time is not very fun. So, who knows? But this means that I was going to be alone with tall girl watching a movie. And I thought, jackpot. This day is the day that I am going to confess my love. So, on the day itself, we arrive at the movie theater. I'm talking to the tall girl. We're laughing, having fun. And all of a sudden, I see two people of my theater cast.
I don't like where this is going.
And it was one girl who was friendly, she was cool. And you can guess who the other one was. It was the Hayden, it was the jealous girl.
No! No! No!
My heart sank in my chest. I started to fill with rage because I knew this could only be bad. I already felt a hate for her. But what happened next? I thought that they're going to some other, I don't know, chick flick, horror movie, whatever. They're not going to Fast and Furious 8. They went to Fast and Furious 8. What was even worse is that the girl that I didn't mind, she was friendly, she was cool. She ended up not going. I don't know why. So it's just me, tall girl, and jealous girl. Best believe jealous girl did everything to take the attention off of me. I want to get mad, but it just feels so. In the theater, I didn't really say much because, the jealous girl was there. Also because I'm very analytical when it comes to movies. I love analyzing movies, so I was just dead silent. And when it was done, I don't know what happened. I kind of forgot, but it couldn't couldn't have been anything good. Moral of the story: if you like a girl, don't overthink it. Don't wait. Just go up to her and talk to her in a way that doesn't allow for you to be friends. Because that's what happens. We were friends all the way through and now we don't talk anymore. You might only get one chance, so don't waste it. I fucked up and I never really saw her again, except for a restaurant where she worked at. That was also very awkward. It was years later, but my wrist was still recovering from that bullshit. All in all, don't be jealous. Jealous looks like desperation, so it's bad. You just have to know when envying is bad for you. If you're a young guy, forget women. Go gym.